mate, Wally. And I said, Wally has got his own family up north.
I don't think it can be there, Raymond, I'm afraid.
And oh, you're going to start filming?
Yeah, we'll do. Just move it back a bit.
To go to.
Oh,
Just here is fine. It's fine there.
A week after Christmas, the New Year. He said, why is that? And I said, well, you don't have to worry about why.
Just gotta watch you standing there because you can see your
So
reflection in the.
He did.
See how you're there.
I didn't hear any more about that.
Anyway, it's running.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's happy again?
It's good to go, yeah.
Okay.
I've set it back on
Christmas
APS-C
Day
mode, if that's how you want
with
Yeah, that's fine.
family.
Yep.
And this little girl,
Yeah.
this is 20 years ago, and this little girl tried to talk to me. And I couldn't talk. I could only...
Okay. We're going to go back to the brain story now and just leave that story, but
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So, just want to get a little bit more out of Brantley about his, that he actually did, because we don't actually know how he's earned any money yet, so we need to find out a little bit, just ask him, so
I don't
how did
know.
I just see you in the reflection, so as long as you're just on the seat side, it should be alright.
okay. So I asked, I'll just ask you, you want to take it from there. So tell me, you've been a Sooner
All my life.
all your life,
Yeah.
but even as a Sooner, you must have somehow got enough money to actually live by. I mean, you bought this house, obviously, or
Well, I've managed. I haven't been 100% sooner.
no.
I,
But you've actually, so over the years, what have you done which has provided an income to provide for the things that you wanted, to live by, your food,
I've
going to
always,
the concerts, and
I've always managed to survive. I'm a survivalist, I guess. That's why I like gardening. I like starting things from seed.
so you've always lived off your garden.
Yes, although it's only helped,
So when you go to the supermarket or when you go to the shops and buy some other food, where did that money come from?
Oh, I've been retired for superannuation. What do you call it?
Since
Gold
65?
card. Yeah.
Before 65?
It was mainly sickness benefit.
What were you sick from? Sick from going to work?
Yes. I just didn't have the stickability.
So you see, we love to hear the story of the person who gave the vein to us during their life. So I'm still trying to get a feel for how you filled in your day. You loved Schubert, you loved piano,
Yeah.
you composed.
Music, gardening, and preparing my own food.
Was any day of the week any different from any other one for you being a singer? Was it all?
I was going to tell you the story about John Windsor.
No,
At Christmas
we're
time.
not going to go to John Windsor, sorry to interrupt.
So
He-
the problem is,
Just ask him, but you made money by playing piano.
Yes, I have done.
right, okay, tell me about, because we need to keep a storyline going.
Yeah.
Tell me, did you actually make money from playing the piano?
Yes. I was actually. Do you remember when 6 o'clock
Yep.
closing stopped?
Yep.
I become a barroom pianist
Okay.
on the very first day of 10 o'clock closing.
So
And I'd play from 6 till 10, and it was good rate of pay then,
where was that, on the island here?
No, mainly in Panmure, Mount Wellington Trade, which was the first
Yes.
registered Stretching Trust or whatever it was
Yeah,
in
yeah.
New Zealand.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you pay? Would you pay Schubert or would you pay?
Oh no, or boogie woogie and
Did you play your own,
rock.
Did you play your own music?
Yes, I play my own stuff. There, they had a restaurant part,
Yeah, yeah.
and I used to do background music there. And as the night wore on, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and the eating had finished, rock and rolling would start. So I had to
You change your music. You start.
change the music accordingly. So I was pretty lucky, really.
So you're doing something you love to do.
Yes, and I was, we lived around the corner from the Mount Wellington Licensing Trust. That's Paul McDonald's,
Yeah.
being bulldozed there.
So over the years, how did your music develop? Did you, you still play now, do you?
No. I got osteoporosis, and I try to keep my hands supple for preparing my food, really.
So one of the things we are finding out about the human brain is that music's actually good for the human brain in terms of stimulating it and promoting longevity of life.
Well, for me, music is essential.
Yeah.
For my
So
brain.
this may be one of your secrets for how you made your sooner lifestyle so special.
Yes, but it was because of my difficulty in getting enough oxygen to the brain.
Yeah,
With asthma, you see.
sure. So do you think, so what helped you get oxygen to the brain? What do you think helped with that?
It's definitely smoking the asthma powder.
Okay.
You put a tea towel over your head.
Is that right?
Have you seen the old asthmatics?
Yeah, I've seen that, but I didn't know they were smoking.
And stop the smoke escaping because it costs such a lot.
Is it because it made out of marijuana?
Yes.
But you had to make it yourself. Did you buy that at the
No,
supermarket?
it was proprietary.
Oh, okay.
Different brands available on the market. The doctor, they prescribed atomizers too.
So one of the things, looking at the long-term effects of marijuana on the brain, of course, is very interesting too. So,
Yes.
so did you use this asthma powder forever?
No, I must have stopped when I was 12 because we used to have those,
Okay.
not the Ventolin, but things you pump up. What do you call it? Sprays a mist into the
Yes.
mouth and you inhale it deep until the asthma spasm stops.
So tell me, over the last 30 years, what's been your biggest passion in life? What turns you on when you get up in the morning?
That view,
That's you.
my bedroom's just
Yeah.
next, the next part of the tower. I roll up the blind and the blind doesn't work properly and I have to stretch up like that and roll it up by hands now. And that's good because it forces me to stretch, but I'm not going to be able to do it for much longer because of my joints. I've got osteoporosis.
Okay.
I take medication for that. And whatever the weather, east, the sun
Yeah.
rises up there
Yes, yeah. Goes down over there.
and it sets over there.
So what's the highlight of your day? Listening
Being able to sleep when I want to,
Okay.
and I have many sleeps. If you weren't here now, I'd be asleep.
So you sleep when you want to sleep? or-
Yes,
So you could be up all night or half the night? Or?
Oh, I used to, but more recently I need to be in bed at 10 o'clock, by 10, because got prostate problems, and although I've got sleeping tablets, I very rarely take a sleeping tablet, and which means that a 3-hour stretch is pretty good without having to urinate. Fortunately, I just need to go from my room over to the toilet, and back to bed again and get back to sleep for another 2 or 3 hours. And that's how I spend my nights.
Tell me, looking back over your life, what's the most important aspect of it that you would say, this is what I want people to remember me by for what I do, in terms of music or whatever?
I don't really care if people remember me. I mean, what is there to remember, really?
Well, I mean, you never know. You might have composed a secret symphony, which they'll find.
No,
like
nothing.
Mozart, you know, we found.
No, he was just a guy that liked what he did, and he did what he liked. Always liked what I done.
Well, that's pretty good that you actually could do that.
Yeah, and I've only done my best, which is nothing great. Well, I haven't earned a knighthood, have I?
Well, I don't know. You may not have
You-
told
you-
us.
you've
may
earned-
not.
You've earned
There
your
may be a
knighthood.
secret one on the.
Yeah, there's one, because
never know.
I do admire the royal family, especially Her Majesty. Did she bestow you with the
No, it was the Governor General.
Governor General?
On her, but she did all the approval.
Yes.
Not this certificate signed by her. But you know, well, if you live to 100, you'll get a message from the Queen. You realise that?
How old will the Queen be?
Well, she looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And even though they're a weird family, they're still together. You know, every family's weird in some sort of way, and we're very lucky.
So your family's been important to you?
Yes, yeah.
Your son's very important, your son?
Yeah, my firstborn son, no one else wants to know me.
But that doesn't worry you, right?
No.
Okay, that's great. So Richard, if you could just now just say, well, I think I'm not want to invite you for lunch.
Yeah. So, it's been really interesting hearing your story. I never knew what a wonderful life you've had,
Yeah.
and all the different aspects of it. I think we should go and have lunch together. Well, we should do it now. We don't put this on.
I've got my gardening gear on.
But does that worry you?
It doesn't worry me, but
I'm very happy.
I'm very fussy with other people's cooking.
Well, they will be very jealous to see you and I having lunch with you. I think we should go and do it.
Would it raise my status?
No, don't raise my status actually, just...
So Richard, if you'd just like to tell them where we're going as well.
So, what's the name of the vineyard? It's Goldie.
I've Goldie up here.
So,
yeah, I've seen the
start
Goldie.
us for the game. So, you know, I'd like to take you for lunch.
Yeah.
And take you to the University Vineyard, Goldie Vineyard.
Oh, that'd be great.
And, you know, so this has been...
Who's paying to
Well,
the university?
I will pay. But you know, it'll be a privilege actually. You've told me things that I never heard about this senior lifestyle, and it's, you know,
Well,
we could find that for your brain, this could be a revolutionary magic therapy for longevity in life.
yes.
Keep your brain healthy.
Yeah,
So I think
when-
we should go and have lunch and feed your
When the
brain.
gold waters are the very first ones to start
Mm,
growing grapes commercially,
okay,
everyone told them they were fools, you know,
yeah.
wasting their time. And now look at how many vineyards we've got on the island.
We should go and see if the wine's still all right, because a little bit of wine's good for the brain.
Yes, yeah.
Excellent, good cut.
Alright.
Can I finish telling you about John Windsor?
Well, we're
Yes,
gonna,
do a little bit, you cut away.